Hey, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. So I finally got to see Hamilton, Australia. Wow. I had a plan to vlog and it just did not go as I thought it would. I forgot how hard it is to try and vlog or film theatre experiences because as we know, we can't film while you're actually in the theatre. So it was limited footage that I actually got. So I thought I would sit down and explain what I thought of the show, how the experience was, and just really fangirl over Hamilton, Australia. So I've been lucky enough to see Hamilton, Australia twice now. I'm also so grateful because I was invited to go to the Hamilton, Australia red carpet premiere night on Saturday, the 27th of March, and do some interviews for Aussie Theatre. You can watch that video in the link in my description. I'd 100% recommend checking it out. I had so much fun and it was such an amazing experience. And because I was doing those interviews, I was invited by the Michael Castle Group and Aussie Theatre to see Hamilton the night before on Friday the 26th of March, and that was the first time that I got to be in the room where it happens. But way back in August when they did the pre-sale, I had actually already booked tickets for Curtis and I to go and my parents on the 1st of April, so I ended up seeing it 2 times in less than a week, and honestly, goals. Both times I saw it, I could not get over the energy that was in that room where it happens. It was just non-stop. I promise I'll stop with these puns, but there'll be more coming, just wait for it. Yikes, I'm annoying myself now. We had all seen the recorded version on Disney Plus, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen that as well, but there is something so different about actually being in the theater. I don't even know how to explain it. I came here to film a video about what I felt, and I can't even explain how I feel. Let me just spit out some of my thoughts. So the 2 times that I went, I was sitting in different spots. So the first time I was sitting in the stalls, and then the second time I was sitting up in the grand circle. So we kind of got to see it from 2 different perspectives. I personally loved both views. The one up the top was awesome because you were able to see the turntable in the middle as well as all the lighting effects, which I didn't grab onto as much when I was sitting in the stalls. But in the stalls, you are closer, so you can see a bit more of the facial expressions. We're pretty lucky with the Sydney Lyric Theatre because pretty much everywhere you sit, you've got a good view, which is awesome. The staging is fantastic. Especially when I was watching it on Thursday, I could not get over how incredible the choreography is. It's so well done, all the way down to the smallest little detail. It's there, it's choreographed, and the actors and the creators and the dancers, everybody involved, perfect. I also loved all the choices that the Australian cast made. I saw a lot of differences from when I saw it on Broadway to then when I also saw it on Disney Plus to now the Australian cast, and I love that everybody's bringing their own elements to the character because I know I would be quite intimidated if I had to step into a role as iconic as Alexander Hamilton. Could you imagine? Wow. Or Eliza, or Angelica, Burr, King George, anybody, anyone in the ensemble, I feel like that would be a lot of pressure, but they really stepped up to it and they brought their own pieces to it, their own moments, their own fresh take, and it really paid off. I think it was beautiful. There was also some really funny moments that I really enjoyed, and the way that they delivered some of the lines. I would like to say one of my favorite parts is in Non-Stop, and it's when Hamilton goes to Burr's door in the middle of the night, and Hamilton says, "Burr, you're a better lawyer than me." And in the Australian cast version, Lyndon Watts did an amazing job of just being like, okay. I just love the fact that he was just like accepting, like, yep, all right. Because I feel like when you hear it in the song, it's just like, "Burr, you're a better lawyer than me." Okay. So it's maybe more of a question, but I love that they turned this into a little bit of a joke of Burr being like, all right. It's really cute. And I absolutely cannot talk about Hamilton without talking about how incredible it is to see so much diversity on the stage. I think that's something that makes Hamilton so special, and I really hope to see that in more shows in the future. It really just looks like everybody on that stage is having so much fun, and they're so passionate about what they're doing, and you can feel that when you're in there. I love seeing King George dancing on the side of the stage during the Adams administration, and then when he comes on for the Reynolds pamphlet and he's like kind of like twerking. Is this twerking? Whatever this is, a little bit with the butt action on the desk and on Hamilton. And also, I don't know if this is just me, but I noticed that they were doing like that WAP dance, you know, on the TikTok one where they're like lying down, they're like on the ground. They were doing that in the Reynolds pamphlet, like the ensemble, and I loved it. I love when stage performances, and they do this in Fangirls too, where they pick up some things that are currently popular or trending and bring that into the show. It makes it so relevant and fresh. I think it's awesome. The thing I'm most excited and happy about is that finally my friends and my family can go and see this show that I've been literally non-stop talking about since 2016, and they can finally understand why I love it so much and how much it means to me and why it means so much to me. After we saw the show, Dad said it was the best thing he'd ever seen, and he's like, I understand now why you've been talking about it for so long, and you're right. And I was like, thank you. It only took, 5 years? But it was worth the wait. I was willing to wait for it. And you know what? In the end, it paid off. So maybe Burr's right. It's really such a phenomenal show, and I'm so grateful that it's finally in Sydney so we can go and see it. If you have the opportunity to see it, please go. Enter the lottery for those $10 tickets. Oh, wow. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I didn't even touch on the cast because I feel like if I was saying things about each cast member, I would never stop talking. Pretty much as a whole, phenomenal. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!